Hi, I'm Sam and I'm Patient Safety Learning's Hub Editor, and in this short video I'd like to highlight some of the work we have been doing on the Hub this year to support patients with long COVID. Long COVID, or post-COVID as it's also known, is the prolonged and often debilitating and severe symptoms patients are experiencing often many months after having COVID-19. We started to hear about patients with long COVID back in June through the Hub and also other media, and we're hearing stories that patients were feeling unsupported and didn't know where to turn. We interviewed Barbara Melville, a patient and a member of the long COVID support group on Facebook, who kindly shared her experience of having long COVID and the care she was receiving. We also published a blog from Dr. Jake Suet, an intensive care doctor who had had long COVID, and in his blog he highlighted a number of actions he felt government should be taking to help support those patients with long COVID. We wanted to hear from other patients about the care they were receiving, so we started a community conversation on the Hub asking patients whether they were receiving the right support, and if not, what support they thought they needed. What we were continually hearing through the Hub was not only that patients were struggling to recover from long COVID, but they were unable to access the support that they needed. So in July, Patient Safety Learning wrote a blog highlighting these key areas of concern and proposing a series of actions that we felt should be taken at leadership level. Although we were pleased to hear that long COVID support clinics were being set up throughout the country, we were concerned to hear that many GPs were unable to give their patients the information they needed about these long COVID support clinics. So we wrote to Sir Simon Stevens, NHS's Chief Executive, to ask him to be clear and give details about where these long COVID support clinics were and how GPs and patients could access these. We also worked with the Royal College of GPs to produce a patient information leaflet highlighting what patients should expect from their GPs. In October, Helen Hughes, our Chief Executive, was invited to join the Long COVID task group. So going forward into 2021, Helen's participation in the task group will allow us to continue highlighting the issues and concerns we're hearing through the Hub from patients with long COVID and supporting their calls for more research, more resources and more support.